President Akufo-Addo has launched the National Sanitation Campaign with a call on Ghanaians to make every day a sanitation day. He said Ghanaians are obliged to keep the environment clean daily and not on monthly basis. Speaking at the launch, President Akufo-Addo said government has taken measures to acquire 3 new sites to serve as integrated material recovery sites to address the waste disposal issue.
Though efforts have been put in place by various governments and individuals to rid the city of filth, poor sanitation continues to be a major bane facing the country. The National Sanitation Campaign is expected to be more intensive and, most importantly, instilled with a high sense of discipline to put to rest issues of poor sanitation in the country. President Akufo-Addo in April promised to make Accra the cleanest city in Africa, and the National Sanitation Campaign is expected to help the government achieve this ambition. To lead by example, the President has ordered all government departments and agencies, including the seat of government, to assign 2 officers to be designated Sanitation Marshal and Deputy Marshal. These officers will see to the compliance of the laid down bylaws with regard to sanitation in their respective offices. The Minister for Sanitation and Water Resources, Mr. Joseph Kofi-Addo, said his ministry is working to find innovative ways of disposing of waste.
In countries where the management of the waste value chain is done efficiently, less than 10% of waste generated ends up as the final residue that is actually disposed of. In some cases, such as Singapore, only 2% of actual waste generated is the final residue that will be getting rid of. This means that the value-added processing of waste will not require huge landfill sites as we have currently in Abokobi, Pantang, or Pong. It is our resolve as a ministry to take the country on this route and make the likes of Abokobi, Pantang, and Pong a thing of the past.
President Akufo-Addo said ministers, chief executives, and chief directors, as well as MMDCEs, will be held accountable for any lapses in the failure to comply with this directive.
The heads of departments have 1 week within which to identify and assign these officers. The Environmental Health and Sanitation Directorate must take steps to train these appointed officers on their new roles within 1 month of their appointment. The government has taken measures to acquire for the Accra metropolitan area 3 new sites to serve as integrated material recovery sites to address the issue of disposal of waste.
President Akufo-Addo noted that the government is also providing assistance to environmental service providers who clean up the cities and towns.
As waste is generated every day, we have an obligation to keep our environment clean every day. We have to do so daily and not on a monthly basis. Every day is Sanitation Day. I recognize, however, that the government cannot do it alone. This is why I wish to call on all of us, especially our chiefs and queen mothers, religious and opinion leaders, civil society organizations, private sector operators, to rise up to the challenge and help make a difference this time round.
The government intends to announce a sanitation authority and fund to tackle issues of poor sanitation effectively in the country.